Hello and welcome back to Endless Legend Tempest, Section 2. Last time, we ended our first run with a glorious defeat. Actually, more like I quit. They never beat me, I just stopped playing. That's how it went. And we're gonna see if we can do a little bit better this time, given the stuff that we learned, or did not learn. And we will pick our old friend Margauer again and see how well we can adapt to our failures. Play on large map, hard, 8 empires. As usual, everybody is randomized. Let's go ahead and start. I feel like the other thing that I sort of underestimated last time was sort of how much units I needed to have in my navy in order for it to hold something, because I wasn't actually anticipating the combat to be quite as difficult as it did end up being. And this time, I was also very impatient, sending like 1 or 2 unit by itself out there and losing a bunch of that as a result. So that could have been a little bit better. So we'll see if we can do better this time. But before that, I need to... Oh, okay. I was going to say, this is not loading properly, so I was going to skip past the loading screen and get to the meat of things. But now it seems like it's going to happen. So we'll wait at the same time.
Luckily for Ariga, they sleep.
Luckily for Ariga, we skipped the cutscenes. Eyeless ones. That's not a great civilization to be starting around. These guys do not do any damage. And of course, I counted the dragons, as usual. Anyway, so this is because I switched computers, so now it thinks I've never played the game before. And given my performance last time, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Alright. How are we doing? Let's see. This actually seems like a decent starting spot. The problem is that the good stuff, there are a lot of good stuff around me, are not close to the waters. That's actually a very tricky challenge. And the dragons are over here, it seems like. Okay, let's turn on the physics. And we'll see what we got here. We've got sandstone, rumbling stone. Both of them are production. And we've got dragon tree. I think this is probably a good spot for me. Let's see. If I settle here, I have a huge amount of everything, except for science. But if I'm on the coast, that's... Yeah, you know what? I think we have to go for this, because this is not great, but I think then what we need to do is we need to get a second city out as soon as we possibly can that's on the coast. Because I think this is fine. Like, if the capital city is not on the coast, we can work with it. Eventually, we can expand it to the coast by building districts. Namely, getting the pearl-based stuff that allows me to build on this. Anyway, let's go ahead and do it. And here you go. Turn it off. But you're not done yet, I don't think, right? Yeah. You should be able to move further. I think now our immediate goal is to find a second place to settle, preferably on the coast, as soon as we possibly can. The other problem I have is this is a coast here, but I'm a little bit worried that this might be an inland sea. If that is an inland sea, I do not want to be there. So we need to do some exploring. Okay, that seems like a better coast. No, that seems like a better coast. Sure. And we will start by, as always, building the Founders Memorial. And we'll put in population first to get to 2. And let's see, research-wise, what do I want to do first? How many turns? We have 19 to 39 turns. I think we can't skip the Mill Foundry. We have to go to the Mill Foundry first. But if we have 19 turns, the Mill Foundry takes 3. Let's go with the sea storage next. I think we should be able to reap some benefits from that. Because winter won't come for just a little bit longer. And after that, I think what I may do is to go for not search party, language square. Because that would allow me to start communicating with these tribes here, and hopefully we get something easy to do. Some of them will be like, just take your hero unit and visit all of the little settlements, and that's how you need to get their approval. That's nice. In a way, last game we actually got lucky because it was on a very much sea-based map, and that made our decisions a lot easier. But this one is a land-based map, it seems like. At least where we're starting. Let's see. If I go this way, I'm gonna run into them. But I think I need to figure out if this is a sea or not. It doesn't seem like it because there's stuff on both sides. It's probably a lake. The Dorgeshi. Okay, there's no water over here either. Oh no. I'm getting a little worried. This seems like good. Okay, let's go this direction. I'm worried. Very, very worried. I don't have a lot of movement points, so if I pick a direction, I think I have to stick with it. Alright, let's go this way. Did I gain population? I did. 4 more turns for third population. If I put everybody in production, 2 more turns. Okay. I think we can do this for now, because this gives us food. So it behooves us to get this done quicker if possible. So that will make it so that it gets done in 1 turn. But I was thinking about buying this, but right now actually there's really no point, because I can't build anything after purchasing that. I can build this though. That might actually be a pretty good idea, because I have a bunch of tiles with rivers on. That will give me a huge amount of gold to begin with. Okay, how many more? 178. Okay, that's our plan. I can't pass up that opportunity. This does not seem to be the correct direction that I should be going, because I'm not seeing ocean anywhere. Wouldn't it be funny if I end up getting stuck in the middle of a land? It's like, this time we'll do it, and then there's no coast anywhere to be found. It's not looking good. I may actually think about splitting this party into 2, so I can search a little bit more efficiently. But I'm not sure if that's actually a great idea right now. And I should also think about... Well, I was going to say, I should also think about destroying one of these encampments, but I don't think I actually can, because my starting units are not capable of doing that, unlike some of the other faction units. So that's probably an empty dream. Alright. Seed storage. Mill Foundry is 5 turns, 178. 178, I should be able to buy it in 1 turn. I want to get a settler going, but I don't know where to send the settler to right now, because this is not the Eresis. Yeah, that's not the coast either. That may be the coast. Okay. If that is the coast, I'm okay with this. So that means I need to make life difficult for me, game. I actually don't know if that's the coast or not. Let's see. We started in the middle. So there's bound to be a sea somewhere. Maybe it's on the right-hand side. But not being able to explore is a pain. If I have access to water, I can explore on the water, but I can't move very far on, inland. Alright. This needs to get done immediately. 2 turns. I can't get that. Okay. I am going to wait until I have 3 populations before I build the settler, because that will make things much more efficient. In the meantime, I'm gonna queue up this dust dredger. I don't remember if I can buy settlers or not, but we're gonna go for the added production as soon as we possibly can. So that way, when we finally get to build the settler, it's a lot easier for us. Let's see. Be very careful here. Make sure we do not make mistakes in movement. I already made a mistake in movement. I shouldn't have gone here because I can't go anywhere from this. It does allow me to see very far. Not sure if that's a good thing. But this doesn't look like ocean. It looks like inland because now I have a river here. But I need to find out if the coast is here or not. I mean, my second city doesn't have to be on the coast. It could be in a province where I have strong units, land units, so I can still get by assimilating a minor faction that has a fairly strong melee unit to compete on land. But I don't want that situation to last very long. Let's check something real quick here. This doesn't seem this is a very small region. And it's not particularly fertile. If I can get on water, it doesn't really matter. This is also not a great province from what I can see here. Probably should have gone the other way, but this is a very large faction. There's a huge amount of border there, and there's only one minor faction unit or minor faction camp in my starting spot, so I don't think we're going to get a whole lot out of it. Okay, Dust Dredger is queued up. Okay, we have to find out if this is the ocean or not. Can we get here? Yes. It's actually not quite as bad as I thought. Alright, so take one step at a time. Let's be serious here. Yep, that's definitely a lake. Titanium deposits. If that is a lake, this is not a great place to settle. I have an enemy on the other side, which is fine. Where do I go next? Neither of these provinces are particularly good. Maybe I explore this a little bit further and hope there's something here. Because I need to settle in a neighboring province at all if possible. Actually, you know what? This is not a bad spot at all. Let's do that. Maybe here? Okay, we're gonna go that way. We will make a little loop here and then go that way. Once we figure out what the heck we're doing here. Right, one more turn and they will be done with... Can I get this done one turn? No, I cannot. And then after the Dust Dredger, it's time for a Settler. And I'm going to send the Settler right here. I don't think my unit's going to make it back in time, but that's what I planned and that's what I decided to do. So we're going to go with it. The good thing is that I'm closer to everything this time. Last time, my first city was so far away from any other province, I couldn't even make it in time. But this time, I might be able to do it. Now I have 3, everybody into production. And when the Dust Dredger gets done, I should be making a ton of money every single turn. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Can I get in the ocean? Yes. Perfect. That's how we're going to make it back. Yeah, nothing to be found. Absolutely nothing. What a waste of a province. Let's build a war in here just to harass them. No, that's a terrible idea. Turn 8. Okay, I'll have settled out, so I should be able to settle by turn 15. If everything goes right. Language square is next. And after the language square, I think I will go for the library. Okay, what else do we have? Defense alloys, sewer system. I would like to build a vor, but I don't have any coast. So that makes things a little bit moot. How about an Empire Mint? More money is always okay. Alright, so this lets me get a pretty good amount of scouting done. Not too bad. Oasis, okay. I don't know who this is. It is not the dragons, it's somebody else. Which is fine. Can I buy 391? That's way too expensive for me. Yeah, okay, I should be able to land. That's fine. And then once the settler's done, we'll build a burb. By burb, I mean suburb, of course. The 5 boroughs of New Squidland. I hope you're ready. Is that the coast? Have I found it? After all this time searching the wrong direction? Well, I suppose we'll find out soon enough. Where are these things again? Eyeless ones. That's actually a terrible province to be in terms of getting a second faction. Because they don't do anything for me. But, you know, if we're at the coast, we can manage. And that means we can also probably box them in. So that they are not going to be able to get in our way very quickly. Alright, so I'm going to queue up the borough because that makes it easier for me. And things are going very well because I have 2 wonders inside of my province, so they give a huge amount of bonus to happiness. Where do I want to expand to? I want to say the coast, but there's nothing on the coast. So I think I'm going to go in this direction. 2, 3, and then the next one will give me another wonder. So basically that would be a free borough since the borough costs you in terms of happiness. So if you... Or this. That's not worth it right now. Because that expands me into these useless territories here. Okay. So after... Seed, you know, what am I doing? Seed storage. Of course. I research technology, but I forget to build it. So dumb. Come on, villager. Pop it out. You know you can do it. Just one more turn. Alright. Hey, it's our old friend. The Nydia. And the Galduras. The Galduras is actually pretty good. Wait, that's another... Man, I'm surrounded by enemies. Okay, I need to go there. That's within somebody else's territory, though. But this seems like a coast. And if that is a coast, gosh darn it, I'm gonna have to take it. Okay, so I think where I need to build here is... That's a pretty good... This is a pretty good... Well, it's an okay spot. There's no production to be found. Is there an alternative place? That's okay. There's a lot of science here, though. A lot of food. No production. This is also a possible spot here, but it doesn't seem to be any better. There's nothing there. Okay, let's make a little move toward that direction again, just to see if we can find anything else. All right, there's nothing here. Okay, so that is our second province, and this will basically mean that we will share a border with both of these guys. That's probably not the best thing I could do, because we had the same problem exactly last time, and that didn't turn out so well. Getting an early border with 2 other group of enemies, instead of having them meet themselves, it's maybe not a winning move, but we're going to go for it. And what we'll do this time, start with that. I forgot something. This is actually, it could have been a lot worse. Let's put it this way. I needed to put some accessories on him to make it so they can go faster. Costs, oh, I can't do it because I'm outside of territory. That's fine. This will be my territory soon enough. Please, soon enough? Just a little bit more. Hey, nobody come in here, alright? Got it? I don't want the repeat of last time. We're getting sniped in the territory. One by the last second. That was unfortunate. We're going to expand very quickly this time, if possible. Alright, it's done. I'm making pretty good amount of money right now. So, seed storage is going to be done soon. Let me build a burrow afterwards. Here. Settler a new army. Let's hope we don't get a spawn. Okay, let's go into the water. I think that's safer. I was saying that I hope we don't get a spawn from these guys to capture my settler immediately. That would be hilariously bad. But this will at least give us something to get started. See, we have 2 units here. We can have access to that, which is actually not too terrible. Okay, I'm okay with that. And then we'll keep exploring on this side. I'm gonna scout out the next place to build. Wow, you have some nice stuff in here. Be a shame if I came and took it. Who am I kidding? There's no way I can take anything like that. Wait for sea storage to get done, then I will switch everything back to food. Because I need to grow some population early in the game. If possible. Okay, let's settle. Can we... Alright, let's make darn sure we're okay with this. No production, but I think that'll be okay. Let's do it. Start with a mill foundry as usual. And you know what? Might be better. No, okay. The mill foundry has to come first. Because otherwise we just don't have enough production to build anything. And actually, I don't know if it's a good idea to go for the seed storage now. Because I feel like at the point when we get this thing built, it will be winter. But we'll queue it up. Because there's really nothing else for me to do. Mints next, and then we'll do the library. And as soon as we get to the point where we can get on the coast, which is actually pretty soon, then I will start building sea units. But that's important. And I felt like I might have been better served if I built my coast on the other side, because this is more likely to be an actual sea. So now I have to do a couple burrow runs over. It's a little bit too late for that now, so you know, well, we can't do anything about it. But if I could have taken back something, I think that's what I would have taken back. Now let's communicate. Oh, we can do that. Okay, so to get here, we need to come this way. Okay, we'll take advantage of this. Because these guys are in our territory, so if we can get them pacified soon, that would be very beneficial for us. And we'll wait for the burrow, but then I want to build a second villager. We need to get another population in first, though, before we do that. Happiness is still not a problem for now, but it will become a problem soon enough. And I think after this, we might go for the sewer system, because since we're not the coast yet, there's no point in researching things like Vor. It doesn't really benefit anybody. And if I complete this quest, it will give me a little more military power. Those are not great units, but at least it'll be better than nothing. Alright, so let's move carefully. Locate the eyeless village and destroy it. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't think I'm capable of destroying anything at this point. But, you know, that's okay, I guess. Okay, you're 4, you are at 10. So here we need to switch everything back into food just for a little bit to get our population up. Then after that, I think we may want to build a settler. And my hope is at that point, I should be able to find something, another place to settle. But let's wait off a little bit, just to make sure we are kind of happy with our situation. I feel like this is a trap, but let's see. Turn 14. Empire plan soon. I might not take that empire plan. Okay. Let's see. Let's go here. Let's give us some more exploration. Alright, so nothing, not a whole lot over that side. Oh, that's the easiest thing ever. Well, actually, it's a little more difficult than you think because I can't fit all of these units in here. I can. Perfect. Forget what I said. Let's explore again. Glass steel. No biggie. Hey, we're coming back to ya. Getting these guys pacified will be very, very important. But then they won't be happy, but that's okay. They're in our territory, so we can just punish them by killing them. It's not a problem. Actually, we might kill them on the way if possible. I don't know if these guys are up to it, though. None of them have particularly good damage. But they only have 2 units. So maybe it's possible. Okay, you're at 2 now. So we are actually going to switch everything into production to get these things built. Dust filtration is actually not bad too. But I wonder if it's worthwhile to build it now. I get 6 gold out of it. Expensive. 6 gold per turn versus 178. 6 gold, 30. That doesn't seem like a very good case. Because it's only working in the summer. Let's wait. We may have more important uses for our resources. The mint's almost been done, so I think it might be better to just build a mint. But if I can expand now in that direction a little bit more, that would be beneficial. Because I want to reach the coast here. 412, 61. Okay, we need to go this way for the production. $178. This might be a better way to go because it gives us more extra food. Let's do that. And I think we're doing not terribly. I didn't find anybody in this direction, so that means we still have some room here. But the next priority for me is, well, we have to decide, because if I can find some way to get a good expansion going on, I might decide to kind of suppress some of the other civilizations I'm working with right now, because I am boarding a lot of them. But otherwise, my goal is to then get on the sea, if we can, and see if this will work. We got stuck in the middle of a continent this time, so maybe we'll have to do a little bit different strategy. And we will decide that together, or not decide. Thanks for watching. See you next time.